welcome back. And of course, as we mentioned, it is time. We heard about the preparations before, and today we finally get to see the final product of Party Insane. Joining us, Supa G, one and only recording artist. We're joined by Barbara Norales, Ota Grigadang Productions, the CEO, Ben Popick of Island Films, and Kevin Martinez, manager, All Day Entertainment Group. Good morning. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Fun time. So you had the official launch yesterday, we know that, but we had preliminary conversations about going into the shoot and the part and the song itself. But Supa, tell me how you're feeling now that you've seen the final product and it's out there in the public.
I'm really excited. You know, like I said, we're putting a lot of work into it. Now seeing the final product, you know, I'm really excited. I'm really satisfied.
Now, obviously, when you're doing video work, it's a long process to get to this point. Let's talk about how the collaboration came about in the first place. We know it was around Belly King, not necessarily the bear over a table, right?
Possibly, too.
I think there may have been. Yeah. Sure. So, Supa approached me a long time ago about with a few different songs about possibly doing a video, and at that point I was working on a commercial for Bellican Bash last year, and I heard Party Insane, and I was like, this would be the perfect party song for this commercial. So I approached him and said, hey, I don't have time to do the video just yet, but can I use this song? And he said, sure. And so that was the commercial, the song for Bellican Bash, and that commercial was very successful. And from there, we just got into talks about doing an actual video for that song.
Now, Barbara, back on the grind with Supa, what does that feel like, and what has the process been like to actually talk about shaping his image again? Not that it needs much shaping, but...
I think I think that my job is to sell, an artist sell, and Supa is the one artist that I believe that I could sell anywhere. So it was easy to come back to. It's always easy to come back to him, because and his personality has a lot to do with it too, because then the personality has to work, and because he's someone who listens, he kind of listens when you come up with this could happen, this could happen. He made the collaboration and the video easy. I would tell, okay, we need this, we need Ben, we need this, and he just go with the flow and shows up. So the personalities, and I think that after all these years, we understand each other a little better now. So it was easy.
And Kevin, let's talk about, I know one of the things I heard yesterday in the press conference, that you're really aiming to push this video and this particular song in the rest of the Caribbean. In terms of making the contacts and getting it out there, and the type of reception you're hoping for, what's the update with that?
Oh, the type of reception that we're hoping for is, you know, what's really out there in the Caribbean, such as like the Marshall Montano and all the other great soca artists. I think that Barbara would be able to speak more on that level, because she's the one actually dealing with that.
Well, what happened? I've been working with different, one person in particular, from Jamaica, and somebody with Trinidadian roots. So they're waiting for us. In fact, we're already behind time. You understand me? Because the Belizean population in the diaspora and everywhere receives all different kind of Caribbean music well, especially soca. And so they're waiting for us to put something in there and to put someone in there. And so I think that the easiest way to do it was with a video, to let them show, let them see what's Belize. So they're waiting, and so we're with the video, we're set ready to go. I think it should be we should launch in Jamaica sometime soon, and still Trinidad. So that's not set in stone, but that will happen. That will happen. The timing is almost here.
You didn't tell them about Belize time? Like, you're late. Belize time. I'm early.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the video itself and actually getting a storyboard kind of completed for this. What was the main objective with this then?
So we were basically just trying to create a party. We were trying to get as many people involved as possible in Dangriga. We had a few different setups. You know, probably my favorite was we got a flatbed truck from who gave us the truck?
Mayans
Lamaya gave us the truck. And we just got a big party group of people on the back of the truck. We drove around town filming people dancing on the truck. So,
including the two-foot cow?
Yeah, absolutely. I was worried about him the whole time. The truck is bouncing. We're going over potholes. There's these horns. Yeah, so we basically just got a lot of different people to have fun at a lot of different locations and then edited it together into a big party.
How difficult was it to recruit people to be a part of this video?
Not hard at all.
I know.
It's a party.
It wasn't difficult because remember we already had most of them they're established groups. Like the Lerangio Satuye, the Jankono crowd, that's Microcalis, and he's the 3-time champion of the Wanaragua Festival. So he brought his children, and so the experience showing myself, everybody becoming a part of it. New generation, they're officially Super G's dancers. So the people that had experience, I said there was a scene at a Beluria. You understand me? So we wanted a video that captured the essence of Dangriga and the culture of what's happening down there. Because it was shot around the 19th of November too. So we wanted that, and then we incorporate party everywhere. So
and the marching band?
And the marching band, ecumenical, and I have to say, I give credit to ecumenical because these children were excited. They were there from 10 in the morning.
You asked about storyboard. We got there, and I was like, "Okay, girls, you ready to? We'll do this." And they said, "Okay, so here's how the video starts." They tell me the video starts. They're like, "We need a microphone because there's a conversation that begins." Like, so yeah, they storyboarded the entire video their way and then had me film that. Okay, I guess we're done.
And even partying in the rain. Now I love, and that was essentially the sense that I saw in the clips, looking at Dangriga, the areas that were used. The people that you see, obviously having the drumming and the Garifuna clothing, as well as the Jankono group. Is it something that you feel that is important to the people from Dangriga as well?
It is important to the people, it is important to the music, and it's important to Belize. Because it's a video that depicts what happens here, what happened in, we have to sell what we are first. That's the easiest thing. Who are you? And that explains who we are. And so I think that in fact, when Ben and I and Supa and Kevin, we sat with the concept of the whole thing, I said, look, it was easy to work on existing things. There are groups working all the time. I guess by now everybody know my passion for the 2-foot cow. You understand me? So it was easy for the 2-foot cow to get him and said, look, in fact, Ben could tell you he was dressed from morning, then he go take off his clothes.
I don't think I ever saw his face, yeah.
Oh, the 2-foot cow?
Yeah, he was ready.
He was always in gear, and then he came out again in the nighttime. And so you have the one thing I'll say about Dangriga, and I'm sure you guys have the experience of going there, that folks there want to see themselves and they want to participate, and so the effort, the work is to harness all these talent and put them together, because I know we have people waiting to want to be a part of the next video too.
So you're already casting for the next video. I like that. Now
I want to mention that as this song is already relevant, it's more like a crossover, but we wanted to promote the Belizeanness we didn't want a video that would look like something that is already out there, you know, look like something from Trinidad or something from the hip hop community. So we went to Georgetown. We wanted to get that real Belizean culture. There is a clip there where we went to Georgetown, village where I'm originally from, and we did some clips at a Beluria, my brother's Beluria, and that we captured that essence of the Garifuna, the Belizean culture, in that, you know. So that is very important for us.
What is a Beluria?
Beluria is like what we call a nine night.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, that was in Georgetown, so we, you know, did clips there, and you don't really see that anywhere else or in any other.
So how
Or
long
even
was the
getting
process?
to film it sometimes.
Yes.
I love the main street shot too, because it's just, when I look at other music videos, I love seeing their downtown area and seeing what it looks like. So I love the main street shot because it really just looks like Dangriga, you know, you can spot it immediately. How long did you work on the video?
I think the shooting was 2.5 days, and then the editing was forever, which is how it usually goes.
Actually, just done yesterday.
Yeah, well, I worked on it last night.
Last night.
We premiered the video yesterday afternoon, and then I went back to the hotel and like made changes.
But good work is never finished. It's just abandoned because of time, right? So let's talk about what were the elements that were. You spoke about the Beluria as a major part of what you wanted to feature as well. Even the locations that you chose within Dangriga and countrywide, why were those so important for you, and how did you actually decide on the spots that you would shoot?
Actually, well, most of these spots were Ben's and Bobby's idea. Because originally the idea I had was basically just a club scene and this and that. But then when they explained to me we need to bring out the Belize and this, you know, this video have to promote Belize, I said, man, I agree with that. So the location, just the Georgetown location, was my idea. And the importance, again, like I've said, to promote Belize, you know. We never want anything else where done there. We want, when people look on this video, that they say Belize Unite, but yet irrelevant. Anybody could move to the tune, anybody could understand whether you're a Belizean or not, could relate to the beat. You know, something about the music where you could relate to, but yet promoting Belize, we're all about promoting Belize in every way possible.
What's the part of the video that probably gave you the most difficulty in shooting?
One of the scene, yes, the scene by the drum, because down at the final day of the shoot, we went to like 3 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. We start Friday, we're going to 3 in the morning. You know, like I see my eyes shut for me, and I said, no, I'm not sleeping. I can't sleep right now. I said, man, the man the jam. I said, I have to stay up because. Initially, in the beginning of the video, Ben told me, when I'm done with you, you want to hear this song again. You get tired of hearing this song. I said, well, I have to show the man that, you know, I will have the energy at the end of the video. And we did it, the end of the video. I look for clothes for me, but I still got it. And I love that part, again, because I'm at the last of the strength, the energy where I have, and I push it out there.
But yeah, that is the one time in the footage where we get to the second verse and you're party insane.
Did you leave that part in? No, I'm kidding. But memorable moments for the rest of you. Were you all involved in the shoot?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we were.
Well, I mean, of course you were, Ben, but yeah.
I think the memorable moment for me and or the overall thing was the enthusiasm of the people who participated. You understand me? When we called New Generation and tell them they were supposed to get to Dangriga for 11 in the morning, 11 Sunday morning, and we called them back in the night and said, look, you have to be here for 9 o'clock. And they made the adjustments, you understand me? When we tell the Rahim Satouye, okay, we need you here, and then we'll take you there, and we'll take you there. So the attitude of everybody, you understand me? First time in history, we have Jankuno dancing on a moving truck. You understand me? because Jankuno is usually stationary and you have to be safe.
Yeah.
And the enthusiasm of the children in the groups.
Yeah.
You understand me? So we were, in fact, I didn't even do the morning shoot because the 3 o'clock the morning, I couldn't go any more, 1 minute more. You understand me? But then I think that we fed off the excitement of the people. So
And they're all Supa G fans. I mean, Dangriga,
Authentic.
Belize loves you, but especially people in Dangriga loves you, so they get to be a part of it as well.
Georgetown.
And Georgetown.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see the Georgetown scene, but then something flashed. And I want to know, who's the orange t-shirt guy? The one who met you on this trip.
MC Pelelis. MC Pelelis, popular guy and
Very.
yeah, popular guy and famous
He
guy.
doesn't even need a mic.
He gets a great cameo in there. There it is.
Yeah. He's on the
That
top
was
too.
a fantastic cameo. So, yeah, but there are other moments like that, I'm sure, that takes place, especially with somebody who's so well known.
Another moment was there's a part with 3 young girls in Garifuna outfit. These young ladies were coming because that morning they had the National Garifuna Mass in Dangriga. And these 3 young ladies, I haven't seen them since. Or I think that was the first time I saw them too. They were coming from the church with their Garifuna outfits in blue and white. They were coming from the church and we were, Joanna and I, were walking on the street still soliciting people to participate, and we told the young ladies, hey, you want to be a part of this video? And they joined right in and they got busy right away. 3 individuals, and I don't know your name wherever you are. Thank you.
But they helped to make it.
Yeah.
And memorable moment for you, Ben?
It was my first trying hudut. That was memorable. Can't find it in San Pedro.
You have to
So
make
they fed you well.
Barbara has to teach
yeah.
Joanna how to make it.
Yeah, do that.
We'll fly Zaline from Zaline's kitchen. We'll fly Zaline to San Pedro.
Let's do that. 'Cause
Whenever
it's
they
not
need
going to be
her.
the same. As I think the truck was my favorite. I've never done anything like that before, and that was a very cool experience. There's the truck. But it was all a lot of fun.
And for you, Kev?
Man, I worked hard. I think my memorable moment was just sitting, waiting in anticipation to see how it would be received. Because most of the time when artists ask or mention they're going to do a video and ask people to come and participate, you very rarely get a lot of participation. However, that morning when we went to the Why Not Island, you can kind of see the buzz and people sticking their head around. Then before you know it, the island kind of just started to get filled with people coming and wanting to be a part of the video. So that was kind of memorable for me.
Now, videos especially, people think it's a big, you have to go and get dressed up and everything, but a lot of the people give you a natural part of, this is who we are.
Well, a lot of people, we were driving around town in this truck, and people would just hop on the truck.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a very spontaneous, kind of infectious kind of thing.
It was spontaneous. Some of it was spontaneous because then what we wanted to show. I think with seeing the video at the end, we met our objective that we wanted a natural setting. We want a video to look the way we live and look the way we are. You understand me? So we don't need nobody so polished and. I think that we met our objective with the way we wanted the video to look, with a natural setting, at least opening with that.
How come the scene with Ben eating a hudut didn't make it?
He took it
We
off.
actually did have some footage. So we did get that footage. We're like, oh, we should film this. But yeah, it's somehow the footage of us just eating soup doesn't cut in so well with the party.
Doesn't keep the party energy going.
But
This is
that's
really good.
behind the
It
scenes.
could have been your
important,
closing
right?
scene. You need some soup to regain some energy.
Behind the scenes.
Maybe in hindsight we should have gotten when Zaline's husband James is beating the hudut. But there's more video to come.
Yeah, you can always do a behind the scenes video, Ben. Go back to the editing
You
room.
guys always do that. Every time I come on your show, you're like, and you're doing this video, and you're doing that video.
You don't
Well, we
listen to us
can have the
anyway.
extended version. You can do a remix, and we can, you have enough footage, right?
I'll get right on
Behind the
that.
scenes.
I think there's a part of it that Ben has the Rodriguez sisters making a drum, right? And what was important, what was very important for me with my part of putting the concept together was showing that Dangriga sign at Why Not.
Yeah.
I think it was a group of people from the US who came there and made that sign, and I think that sign is very, very important for us. So using that as a backdrop, and Ben and Joanna went with it right away, using it as a backdrop in the video was very, very important.
And generally, videos tend to, you have a following, but it's usually the younger people who will come out who want to be on camera. But you look at this video, and you have people from all walks of life, all ages being in the video, and all with smiles and enthusiasm as well. So I don't know how much of it you're saying they weren't prepped, because everybody look video ready.
Actually, I had my 70-year-old uncle in the video, but I think they didn't make the clip. But he was dancing in the video, the man they go off, the man they weep at the ground, So the participation, I'm young and old.
So when you watch the final product, what stands out to you the most?
Man, this part with that Dangriga sign, of course, and the whole Belizean scenery. I love it, the color. I'm really excited. Like I'm tell people yesterday, I watched this video probably this is the 30th time now. And the first time I see it, I'm excited. I might not look excited now, but when I just see it yesterday, man, I all excited.
And Ben, how does it feel to actually be sitting down and looking? Without the technical eye to say I should have changed that shot or whatever.
Well, that never goes away.
I know.
Like
You're not capable of not thinking that way.
Like you said, it's never done until you have to give it away.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with this video. I really enjoyed making it, and I love the end product.
So, do we get to take a look at the entire video now?
Yeah, I think we should.
Sure. Probably.
Because we've just been kind of ignoring conversation at this point and paying attention to it. So, well, go ahead and make your introduction to the Open Your Eyes viewers.
Belize, the world, the premiere. Unopen Your Eyes, the party and seeing video.
Everybody come now. Make we start this fun now. Don't worry about the sun, this guy don't know. Everybody come now. Make we start this fun now. Don't worry about the sun, this guy don't know. This party insane. We jam in the rain. We got no shame. We not shame of a game. This party insane. We not in the brain. Music, we vein. I live it up to it. Insane. We jam in the rain. We got no shame. We not shame of a game. This party insane. We man in the brain. Music, we vein. I living up to it. So we do if you in the party mood right now and feeling good, say oh yeah. Say oh yeah. If you know you're feeling fine and don't care about the bad mind, say oh yeah. Say oh yeah. Man can't stop this jumping. 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 If you in the party mood right now and feeling good, say oh yeah. Say oh yeah. If you know you're feeling fine and don't care about the bad mind, say oh yeah. Say oh yeah. Man can't stop this jumping. 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 Party insane. We jam in the rain. We got no shame. We not shame of a game. This party insane. We man in the brain. Music, we vein. I living up to it. So we do it. So we do it. Stamming.
And welcome back.
And we were
go,
still
baby.
talking about this video and obviously some of the work that went into it, and just really awesome
job.
video. At the end of the day, we can put it on rewind.
Now here's the thing, because we've been singing the song for a long time, and now we're going to continue singing it for an even longer time, and hopefully with the rest of the Caribbean too. So what happens now? It's out. What is the next step?
Okay, the next step is releasing the album. We're already in the studio. We have the songs completed already, just mixing, and hopefully we can get the album out by March, right? Probably by March.
When you see things on TV, it's a commitment, you know.
And you notice there was no eye contact with Barbara. She just said,
We're spending a lot of time on the mixing because we want it world standard. We want it, proper. So we spend a lot of time mixing. Because actually the album done for like 1 month ago. We want to spend enough time getting the mix proper, because when we release, we want to launch this album and it could pass the international standards.
Have you, now this goes out to your big fan base in Mexico, right? So they'll be singing Party in Teen as well?
Actually, for this weekend. From this weekend, I have some DJs lined up already in Mexico to send it to them.
all right. Well, we wish you all the best with all the energies that you'll expend, not just to promote this particular initiative, but we look forward to having you back to talk about the album itself.
Sure.
And whatever you hope to achieve in terms of the Caribbean, we're more than willing to pack our bags and go with you. Right, Marlene?
Yes. I
We'll do news from a different location every week, so don't worry.
And you know we can't go anywhere without mentioning our partners.
Of course.
Yeah, because like I said yesterday at the press conference, this is one project that whenever you walked in a room with Ben and I sitting with the concept, and we put it on paper and we presented the concept to the first place we went was the BTV, and we sat with Michelle, Bowers, Alyssa, and Andrea and Alyssa were still there, and right away we got the red light. It went to Miss Karen Bevans, and they agreed to be a part of it. So they're #1 sponsors. So we have to thank them. Over the Christmas holiday, I called Diane Haylock, and I said, Diane, look, we have something where we need you for say to be a part of, and she facilitated a meeting almost overnight with us, and Nitch came in with that kind of support. Well, Renee and Love Entertainment has always been on Supa's side, so that was an easy sell. Renee, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I could go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we asked for. There's this budding businessman in Dangriga. His name is Dennis Bonilla. He lives in New York. He has a place called DNK Internet Cafe, and he do MoneyGram. Dennis supports anything that's Dangriga. And so we'd like to say thanks. Last minute, we needed more support, and we keep getting support. We called Miss Aquayo in Orange Walk, and so Old Master came in with their support, and we're still getting that kind of support. So for those of you, we have to, and we can't go without thanking our families that we had to neglect for 3, 4 days, and then. You understand me?
They were happy to be rid of you too.
I think I'm a decent cook, so they're never happy. I think they're not worry about me for the rest of the part, but the cooking, missing the meal was a part of it. So, and then you guys were open with us, welcome us, so we can, we're back here. So I think that we had behind the scenes people. We had Darren Casanova in the corner over there, who was production assistant working with Ben, and he's here again still. Whenever we call him, he comes and support us. We have Shannon Castillo, who works with me, who's still sleeping, couldn't make it. My son Kyle, who works as a DJ for Super G, DJ Kyle. And I'm sure that everybody else had that kind of support that they want to say thanks to.
I have to big up the Janko, the cow,
Two-foot cow, the
Norberto,
Janko,
yes, Norberto, I'm a neighbor too. You know, I have a big up Superpower in LA, you know. They're responsible, they help me out with their nice outfit.
I noticed you are wearing a different colors. It's super there,
To
yeah?
make you look good. So you know, I have a big day up there, LA, you know, Superpower. Anybody else in?
New generation dancers. They were great. Really fun to work with. Really amazing dancers.
And Ben promises to choreograph for the next video.
You always make me promise things. I just want to go home and watch a movie on the couch. That's what I want to do now.
And Kev, anybody for you?
Yeah, ultimately, I really believe that we should give thanks to Omar Arzu from Cloud9 because he really believed in Super G's Party Insane song when no one else did. And that's what really gave Supa the courage and if you say the motivation to continue with the song, and eventually passed that on to Ben, and Ben said, hey, this is a song right here, you know. Yeah. So without Omar, we wouldn't be sitting here, actually.
And also before we go, I have to say, this song me done park for a while because I never believe in it. But again, like I said, what God have planned, no man could change, and I have to say thank God, you know, for make all of this possible. You know, without him, we never made it. So first of all, thank God for everything.
And on a final note from a promoter, producer, whatever standpoint that I say, I seriously want to ask artists in Belize, rise to the occasion. If we go where we plan to go, then we're opening the road for everybody to start coming that direction. You understand me? But then the artists have to understand that you take yourself as, and I don't think that everybody overnight will take themselves as seriously as Supa takes himself. But you have to take yourself, you know, you have to, they have certain responsibility that they have to follow so that they could reach where they want to go, and never say it won't happen, because it's going to happen. So once you believe, it's going to happen.
Journey is long, but there's a lot of fun on the way, right?
And challenges for sure. But Supa, congratulations. Congratulations to Island Films. Congratulations, of course, to your manager and promoter here as well. And we thank you for coming this morning to share it with us, since we've heard about it from the beginning. So we get to see the final product, right? All right. We're going to go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, it's for Travelers Cocktails. So stay tuned.
We're driving the rain. We got no shame. We're not shame or game. This party insane. We're marking the brain. Music, you know, we're